What about the Doak Walker? Will it be Bishop Sankey? Will it be Andre Williams? Or Kadeem Carey, who will be honored as the best running back this year? Let's welcome in from Beantown, our BC Insider Jon Meterparel. John Williams became just the 16th player in college football history to rush for 2,000 yards. I have a feeling that's going to be part of your argument why he should win the Doak Walker. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely right. That is the magic number. 2,000 yards in a season, to me, that's the gold standard. That's a no-brainer. And when you look at what Andre Williams did, let's go behind the number a little bit. Let's talk about yards after contact. 958. As Doug knows, that's a staggering number. This guy just punishes people week in and week out. And the beauty of it is they know it's coming. They know that they're going to load up with 8 or 9 in the box and they're going to try to stop Andre Williams. He'll still bulldoze you. So those numbers are just off the charts for him.
Now listen, I love Andre Williams. I have an issue with how he hasn't caught a pass all year. But I look back at his body of work on the season. Here's why I think Kadeem Carey is the better of the two. Against the Trojans of USC, Williams did nothing. Against the Trojans from USC, Kadeem Carey goes off. Now, Williams had over 100 yards versus Florida State, scored no touchdowns. That was his signature big game of the year, correct? Kadeem Carey had 4 touchdowns in the win over Oregon. That was a huge upset. The thing I want to see is a back that not only has a ton of yards, but totally can affect the outcome of the game. If they keep a 300-yard rusher out of the end zone, to me it does no good. Kadeem Carey finds the end zone, over 1,700 yards, 17 touchdowns, missed a game, and he is their offense. Their offense runs through him. He also can catch the ball. This is not 1904. The forward pass has been involved, and running backs need to be involved in it. You cannot be considered a complete running back in the year 2013 if you have no receptions.
Last time I checked, though, Doug, it was a running back award, not a complete running back award. BC didn't need to utilize Andre Williams in the passing game. They just didn't. It wasn't part of their game plan. It was north-south. We're going to come at you. We're going to smash mouth you. We're going to knock you off the ball. We're going to give it to number 44 35 to 40 times a game. His signature effort was against NC State when he rushed for 339 yards. He had a signature effort pretty much every game. And you can go back to that Florida State game. He rushed for 149. Yeah, they kept him out of the end zone. What about Virginia Tech and their stout defensive line? 166, 2 touchdowns. When you throw the NC State, you might be thinking, NC State stinks. That's a pretty good front seven that they had for Dave Doeren, even though they didn't win a game in the ACC. So I understand what you're saying about his lack of receiving ability, but the Doak is a flat-out running back award.
Yeah, and you talk about NC State. What did he do against that Clemson defense? He vanished. And also on third down, he doesn't do as much as Kadeem Carey. Kadeem Carey is a more effective third down back than Williams is. That's the money down. When they get to the next level, that's the money down. You got to get first downs to keep the drive going. Kadeem Carey's better on that. And also, Kadeem Carey is the only person on that Arizona offense defenses have to account for. Boston College has a wide receiver named Amadon who's a pretty good player who teams can't just always stack the box for and leave man-to-man coverage on him on the perimeter. So if you look at it, who's more important to their team? Kadeem Carey, who's the better running back, Kadeem Carey, and who makes more plays to me is Kadeem Carey. Now, you can't argue with Williams' 2,000 yards, but when you got somebody else at the perimeter to keep that 8th man out of the box, you're going to get more yards. And if Kadeem Carey had a wide receiver like Amadon, he'd have 2,500 yards rushing. And he missed a game.
Well, good stuff, guys. And I feel bad for Bishop Sankey there over your shoulder in this graphic back
He's a
here.
great back, too.
Poor guy looks lonely, getting no love. Who knows? Maybe he might surprise some people. All right, John, thanks very much. Appreciate your insight.